The one night BMF tournament is probably one of the worst ideas to come from the UFC, if not the worst idea to come from the UFC. Not really the UFC, but you know, Dustin Poirier, of course. And yeah, what's up, guys? IBG the Waffler, IBG the GOAT, preferably IBG. And today we gotta talk about the tournament, the BMF tournament. You know, the one night 4-man BMF tournament between these guys. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yes, it can be exciting, but can go wrong in many ways, and it could fuck up the event in many ways. And I'll get to it, you know what I'm saying? But first, I want to read out what was in the caption. Dustin Poirier wants to do a one-night 4-man BMF tournament featuring himself, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, and Dan Hooker. So, tell me, Dustin, how exactly would that work? You know, Max Holloway is booked with Poirier right now. You know, Dan Hooker might fight McGregor or Oliveira, you know, right after the Chandler fight. Justin Gaethje, we don't know when the fuck he's going to return ever since Scam brutally knocked the fuck out. And Dustin, you seem like you're the only one that's like ready to go at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dan Hooker's ready to go to Spain. He's already on his way to Spain to beg Conor McGregor for a payday. You know what I'm saying? Look what Dan Hooker responded with. You know what I'm saying? I went through his Instagram story. Not a fanboy, by the way. And look where I seen this. MMA page posted about the tournament, and Dan Hooker said, "I'm in," with the birthday emoji or whatever. Even Dana White seemed on board with it.
Proposed a 4-man tournament
Sounds
for the BMF
fun.
title. Him, Gaethje, Max.
And if you see the bottom, it says, "Don't threaten me with a good time." Dan Hooker, you a goofy.
Never thought about it, but yeah, I love it.
And Dan Hooker loves it. Dan Hooker loves it. Wait, I said Dan Hooker. I'm wildin'. Dana White loves it, but Dan Hooker also loves it. And I don't know. Me, I'm not really convinced that this will be a good thing. You know why? Because how the fuck will this work? 4 guys that are violent. You know what I'm saying? They're violent, which is going to make their fight kind of bloodied up. They're going to get more CTE than they already have. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to have to fight again on the same night. Is that even fucking healthy? For the brain in general? For the body? Like, what if somebody gets like a swollen eye in the first fight, you know what I'm saying? But they still end up winning. How the fuck are they gonna fight? You know, their next fight, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. How is this gonna work? And I don't know why Dana White said he loves it. How the fuck would that work? What you mean you love it? I'm loving it, head ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I really don't get it. I don't see what's the big deal about it either way, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the battle of the journeyman. It's pretty much a battle of mid, you know what I'm saying? How the fuck is this even, like, I get it. Entertainment wise, you know, them fighting, it'll be interesting, yeah. But when you look at like the bigger picture outside the box, it's not worth it, man. It's gonna possibly fuck up an event, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, everybody's hyped up for the 4-man tournament, you know what I'm saying? For the BMF tournament. Oh my gosh. And then it turns out that there's only like 2 fights, which is it could either be Max versus, I don't even know, Dan Hooker, Dustin Poirier versus Justin, and then they both like can't fight, you know what I'm saying, their next fights. So that means like there's 2 fights, I'm wilding. There's 1 fight that's canceled, you know what I'm saying, automatically. So it's like, it's getting the fans hyped up for no reason, you know what I'm saying. It may seem like I'm yapping. But I swear on Phonum, this shit is not a good idea. I don't know why Dana White's on board. I don't know why. I mean, I understand why Dan Hooker's on board, you know what I'm saying? He's feeling hyped up and big just because he beat Scamrot. His only good win in his career, you know what I'm saying? After getting packed up by the GOAT, Islam Makhachev. And he's trying to ride his momentum, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this is like the only momentum he's had in the past, like, what, 5 years? 4 years? I don't know. So I get Dan Hooker, you know what I'm saying, being a little beggar. But why would Max go for this? Because he got a fight with Poirier, right? He could possibly win that. Why the fuck would he be in a 4-man tournament where he could possibly fight 2 times in one night? Fuck up his brain even more than it already is. What, just for a BMF belt? For a belt that George Masvidal held? Like, bro, what the fuck? A belt that Nate Diaz fought for? The hell? I see no point in this, man. I see no point in this. Yes, it would be entertaining, but like I said, it's not worth the money for it. Like, paying for it whether you want to like pay pay-per-view or whether you want to like watch it live, you know what I'm saying? Because possibly, even if both winners from the first fights make it to like the final of the BMF belt or whatever, then it probably won't even be a good fight because they're already drained, they're already like injured and battered from the first fight. So how is that gonna work? How is that gonna work? I don't get it, man. I don't get this whole, you know what I'm saying, tournament. Everybody like, yeah, yeah, it's gonna be so interesting. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a horrible idea. It's a very bad idea, if you ask me. And no wonder Dustin wants it, because he knows if he wins both those fights in the same night, then he won't have to do no more work to get a title shot. I see where Dustin's coming from. Dustin, you ain't slick, little bro. I see you. And it's respectable, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to like go out. He ain't trying to go out, you know, getting choked the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? Unconscious. He's trying to win 2 fights in one night and then get a title shot again for a 4th time. And then just to get choked out again. But okay. But yeah, I don't see no point in this, because Max Holloway wins his next fight, then there's no point in doing this, because he's going to have a real belt, you know, the UFC belt. He's going to be a featherweight champion again. And he could possibly go up for double champ status. I understand Dan Hooker, Dustin Poirier, but Justin Gaethje, he already said he would come back when the time is right. Why the fuck, after getting brutally knocked out, would Justin come back for possibly 2 fights in one night? Bro ain't KSI, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Let's not do this. What is this?
Oh my God!
This is a horrendous idea, a very bad idea, and I don't know, man. I believe if this happens, the BMF tournament, four fighters, one night, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to end well, especially with the fans, you know what I'm saying? The fans are going to be very pissed off when there's not a final in the tournament, in the BMF tournament, because one of the fighters that won are too battered to fight again. Like, come on, bro, let's be realistic. It's just like Ilya Topuria saying, oh, I could fight all the lightweights in one night. Like, bro, stop. No, you can't. Stop being fucking delusional. Stop saying delusional shit. Like, stop, bro. So, yeah, it's embarrassing, but hey, if the people want to see it, cool. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give my opinion on why this is going to be a fucking, if it does happen, a horrendous event and a horrendous outcome. There will be a horrendous outcome, because, come on, bro. Let's think logically here. You see how these guys fight? It ain't going to end well. You know what I'm saying? The battle of mid. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. My social media is in the description below. And I'm out.